Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be looking at the high-grade Universal Century Black Tri-Star Zaku 2 coming from Mobile Suit Variation MSV. The kit was released in February 2013 and retails for 1600 yen. So looking at the cover here, you can obviously tell that this is the Black Tri-Stars, hence the 3 Zakus floating around. On the bottom you'll have your front and back shot, a little bit of information on the Black Tri-Star Zaku, a nice little pose there, some technical specs and information about the mobile suit itself, and on the top side you'll have some poses, the accessories that he comes with, some of his features, some little bit of articulation on his ankles, his knees, his arms, etc., his accessories, manipulators, and some more information on the Black Tri-Stars. Now opening this guy up, you have 1, 2, 3 bags of plates and the manual. So in those 3 bags you're going to get your polycaps, a slightly bendable parts tree for these tubes so that you're able to wrap them around and move them around easier so that you can place them in wherever they need to go. You also have 1, 2, 3, 5 separate parts trees, and you have 2 sheets of decals. One are just these clear marking ones and your full stickers. So taking a look at some of the parts, here's the parts tree A. This is mostly inner frame parts, some manipulators, and other joints. Here goes the multicolored B plate. You have a little bit more of this kind of pinkish gray, some white, the black, and then the dark navy blue. And here are the C1 and C2 plates. You have more dark navy blue, which is mostly parts for the legs and maybe some of the arms. Also your command antenna right there in the top corner. And then the C2 plate consists of black pieces. These are going to go on top of the manipulators. Okay, and here's the D plate, which I showed you guys earlier. It is slightly more bendable than the rest. That's because these are the tubes and you'd want them to be a little bit more flexible so that you can put them in wherever they need to go a lot more easier. And then finally the polycaps and the E plate. These are mostly the weapons and some thrusters. So for the thrusters on this kit, you're going to have to paint them red on the inner side. And again, thanks to Bandai, they make it easier on you so that way you can go ahead and take a brush if you need to and just paint them right on the tree by the way that they're held onto the gates here. So it makes it easier for you to just like a paintbrush, like myself. I take a paintbrush and just go around it just like that instead of having to cut them off and then taping them or sealing them onto something so that you'd have to have them held onto something to paint. But this makes it a whole lot easier, so that's great. Taking a quick look back on the B plate, this here would be the backpack, so you would also have to paint those parts inside the thrusters red or whatever color you want to choose. But again, Bandai makes it easier so that you can go in there and just paint it on. It would have been nice if they were separate, but this works out just as good. And for anyone who was curious, in case they had an extra parts tree or a tree of polycaps, it is PC001. 2008. Alright, so now let's check out the manual. You got your nice high-grade Universal Century manuals. I like that Bandai's been adding where the mobile suits come from now on just by adding that little logo there. So you got a fully painted Black Tri-Star Zaku 2 here, a high mobility type. At the back here with the color guide and some photoshopped images right here. That looks really nice. You got a couple of, this is where you would place all the markings throughout the mobile suit, or rather the model kit. And again, some features, posability on the shoulders, the eyes can move, and you get a posable handle on the bazooka, so hopefully that will help with having him hold his bazooka a little bit easier. You open up down the center and you get the last color splash page for the instructions, some more pictures of the model kit, and then on the bottom some information about the Black Tri-Star Zaku 2 from the Black Tri-Star Zaku, the Zaku 2, and then finally the Dom. So it looks like you're using every single thing that you're provided with in these parts trees except for 2 polycaps. You got some pretty straightforward instructions. Here's some tips on how to kind of work around the bendable plastic. Everything seems pretty straightforward. and there's your manual. Alright, so before I close this video, I just wanted to point out that I mentioned they're kind of like grayish pink, which pretty much makes it a light purple, and they are light purple. Something like that. They're like grayish purple. So I just wanted to fix that before closing this video. Okay, so that's it for the unboxing video. That's all you get here. Now, this high grade kit is actually really exciting, and it's really nice to have because for those of us who passed up the Master Grade 2.0 versions of these that came out a long time ago, and they're kind of hard to find now, this is a great opportunity for us to pick those up because now they've got the Black Tri-Star Zaku 2, they've got the Shin Matsunaga one that just came out very recently, and then hopefully and eventually the Johnny Ridden version of the high mobility Zaku 2, and it'd be really nice, like I said, because of the fact that for those of us who missed up on the Master Grades, and they're really great Master Grades, and we can finally catch up by getting these smaller versions of the Zaku 2s in high grade form. So yeah, that's great. Any questions or comments about the kit that I can hopefully answer, please feel free to drop them off in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. I really gotta practice that. Alright guys, thanks for watching.